Welcome to Tarot Tuesday. It's that time again. So if you are new, welcome in. If you're returning, welcome back. Either way, thank you so much for being here. Thank you so much for sharing your energy with me. It is very much appreciated. I have really enjoyed reading your comments and the messages you guys have sent me. So thank you so much for doing that. It really, it just kind of helps validate what I'm doing, and it's very encouraging for me to know that I'm on the right path and I'm helping others, which is exactly my goal for this year, is just to reach more people and help more spiritual people on their path. I know how important that was for me when I first started down my spiritual journey, and I would just very much like to help others, or even just talk to those that are, on the spiritual path. Maybe we can help each other. So anyways, follow me on TikTok and YouTube. I have accounts on both. I'm trying to grow my collectives there so that I can reach more people. Again, just to help more people. So I do tarot and oracle. I post a daily oracle card reading. If you're interested, follow my channel. Either of them. And then I do tarot readings. I do spiritual coaching. I do astrology, like in-depth birth charts. So if you are new, today is just our general Tarot Tuesday. I'm going to pull an angel number card for you, and then I will pull 2 animal oracle cards. I chose the spirit animal. These are fairly new for me. I think I've had them maybe a couple of months. I've only done a couple of readings with them for clients, but I'm going to choose a couple of those for you, kind of get a general overall energy of the reading, and then I'll do the Celtic Cross is what I generally pull. So I am going to do something different this week. I'm going to be posting zodiac signs, like just do check-ins with you and your person. So if you're interested, if you're in a relationship or hoping to call in a relationship, then definitely check those out. Like I said, it'll be according to your zodiac sign. So check those out when you get an opportunity. That came flying out. Number 77, I am brave. It is time to move on from the old patterns, habits, and fears. Now is the time to walk in the direction of your biggest desires and ambitions. Now is the time to be bold and brave. I have pulled, like I said, I do the oracle card readings in the mornings. I've pulled leave the past behind and moving on, like rebirth. So that's been a reoccurring theme for me in readings and pulling cards in general. So clearly there's something going on with the collective. So I'm going to shuffle these one more time. I don't know why. I just feel like shuffling one more time. So we're going to pull 2 of these, like I said, and then we'll get into the tarot. So we have Dragonfly. These cards are absolutely gorgeous. It's the number 21, so maybe 21 or the number 3 resonate for you. And then we have the Frog, number 31. So 31 or the number 4 could resonate for you. I'll get these to you guys. Those are gorgeous cards. These are just so beautiful. I need to pull from these more. I just love the artwork and the messages that they have. Adapt with grace. With its intricate symbolism, the dragonfly represents not only change, but also serves as a powerful reminder of life's cyclical nature. Its spiritual energy urges us to navigate transitions with poise, guiding us to transcend illusions and discover clarity. Interesting. So we have moving on from old habits, patterns, and fears, and then we have transitions. So clearly we're moving on from something. It could be different for each of you. It is a collective reading, so take it as it resonates. Sorry. The Frog, number 31. Let go of the past. Representing transformation, cleansing, and renewal, the Frog steers us gracefully through life's shifts. It urges us to welcome change, let go of the past, and pave the way for individual metamorphosis and spiritual renewal. So maybe you're going through a spiritual awakening. We've got all this transformation, change, moving on, letting go. Very important. If you're calling in something new, you have to be willing to let go of the old. And that's not always easy. It's easier said than done. But we will definitely pull from the tarot and see what is going on for you guys. So what are you guys letting go of? Relationship, people, places, things, jobs, friendships, old like patterns, you know, ways of thinking. Maybe getting into healthier mindsets. You know, that's just as important. Letting go of old habits is just as important as letting go old experiences, people, and places. So, shuffle one more time. Sorry, I keep hearing channeling. Sometimes it's hard to do both. I'm trying to keep up with everything. Okay, we have the 8 of Wands, the Hanged Man, the 5 of Wands, King of Pentacles. Sorry, I'm trying to make room for all these. The Hierophant, the High Priestess, the World, 5 of Pentacles, Temperance, and the Magician. So we have about half of these are, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, a little more than half are major arcana. So it's a pretty big deal. And then on the bottom we have the Chariot, which is forward movement, momentum, things moving forward. So you're letting go of the past and you're moving forward. That's good. I love that for you. So the 8 of Wands can be about communication. It can also just be fast moving energy. And what's crossing you is the Hanged Man. So this is like a pause, a surrender. It can be enlightenment. He does have this halo here type light around his head. It can also be about seeing things from a different perspective. So I guess maybe you're trying to move forward because this is a lot of forward movement. And then we have the Hanged Man, which is like a pause and surrender. So maybe you need to surrender to the universe here. So the root of this is the 5 of Wands, which can be conflict, tension, arguments. This can be an internal conflict as well. This doesn't have to be conflict with other people. So this could be an internal. In the past, we have the King of Pentacles, which is earth energy. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Doesn't have to be a person. Can be a person. Maybe you're dealing with a King of Pentacles. This can be a boss. This can be a spouse, friend, person. It doesn't even have to be masculine. It can just be a person. It can be a female. It's just energy. But this is a like a business person, very focused on their coin. And this could even be you. Maybe you've shifted more into the mindset of your coin. So in your subconscious, your higher self, this is the Hierophant, which is like a religious leader. There's 2 people here. Can be a judge. It can be corporate America, religious institutions, things of that nature. Again, it's going to resonate differently for all of you, but I feel like you're conflicted about this past King of Pentacles, which again could be you or someone else, and in your subconscious, there, you know, this could be a marriage. So maybe you're married to an earth sign, a King of Pentacles. We can pull clarifiers. So in the near future, we have the High Priestess, which is all about your intuition, secrets, keeping things to yourself. So in the future, I see you trusting your intuition more, shifting more into your intuition. And so here we have advice from Spirit, which is the World. So this is like an end of a cycle, a completion. So I think maybe you're closing out a cycle, or they're telling you to close out a cycle of this conflict. And maybe this could be a boss, because this is like, you know, an institution. So maybe it's a boss that you're conflicted about, a relationship you're conflicted about. But you need to trust your intuition in the near future. Trust your intuition. Cycles are closing out. Things are moving on. Again, with the Chariot and that 8 of Wands, you know, that's fast forward movement. And your immediate environment is the 5 of Pentacles, which can be feeling left out in the cold, lack, loss. It's also, again, mindset. So with You got 2 5s here. So you could be mentally conflicted in a place of lack because of conflicts with someone, or because you're conflicted about a situation. And your hopes and fears are Temperance, which is Sagittarius. I am a Sag. It's about balance, patience. This is the Archangel Michael card. So I feel like your hopes and fears are you're wanting balance and in this situation. The overall outcome is the Magician, which is a yes card. It's things are happening for you. The Magician is all about manifestation. So maybe this is something that you're moving more into because you're manifesting. Again, at the beginning, we had like this 8 of Wands, 5 of Wands, like these lower cards. And then the more further we get into this, it's all these major arcana. So the Magician always also has everything that he needs. You know, he's got the cups, he's got the swords, he's got the wands, and he's got the pentacles. So you have everything you need in order to move forward. You just need to trust in your intuition, you know, and don't let this lack mindset stick around. If you're grieving a loss, completely understand, but don't stay in that energy, because you have forward movement here and you have this Magician, you know, you have everything that you need. So let's pull some clarifiers. I'm going to pull that off the bottom. I always grab the bottom card. But I also feel like with this forward movement, excuse me, and you having everything that you need, you know, you're leaving the past behind. You're moving on from a situation and closing out cycles, because we have these oracle cards here that were telling us that you're in a time of transition, you're moving on. So, you know, maybe you're getting enlightenment, because this can be a card about enlightenment as well. So maybe this doesn't have to be a blockage card. It can be like what's helping you as well. So maybe you're getting messages of enlightenment. And then we have the intuition, you know, trusting your intuition. You could be becoming a spiritual leader. Again, it's going to resonate for each of you differently. What situation are you in? How is this resonating for you? You know, and if you're becoming a spiritual leader, I know for me, when I decided to start reading tarot, it was, you have everything you need. You know, you believe in yourself. You have the tools that you need. Everything is within you. So don't doubt yourself. Okay, let's clarify this. What's this conflict, Spirit? This 5 of Wands. What is this conflict here? Yeah, internal. The Hermit. It's an internal conflict. Internally, you're feeling conflicted. What are you feeling conflicted about? Go within to find those answers, and use your intuition. You have everything you need. You have the answers within you. You know what to do in this situation. Again, it's different for each of you. What do we need to clarify next? The King of Pentacles? Clarify this King of Pentacles. What is this King of Pentacles here? Balance. This can be about balancing, so maybe balance decisions. This can be you making decisions and balancing things out. Again, if this is not you sitting in the King of Pentacles energy, it could be a person in your past that you've made a decision about, that you're balancing out. Clarify the Hierophant here, Spirit. Subconscious. What's the Hierophant here, Spirit? The Tower. So maybe there was a sudden change in a job, a career, your religious beliefs. Have you gone through a Tower moment? Again, with the conflict. Or are you fearing a Tower moment? This is your subconscious. So the Tower is about sudden change, upheaval, things needing to be broken down so that you can build new. You know, once this Tower falls down, yes, it seems bad. I don't want to use the word bad. I mean, Tower's never fun, but it can also just mean sudden change. So that could be, maybe you're suddenly realizing these changes. Clarify the High Priestess spirit. Clarify the High Priestess spirit. Yeah, the Queen of Pentacles, nurturing, loving, fruitful energy. So trust your intuition. You're moving into this more nurturing, stable energy, grounded energy. Clarify the World, Holy Spirit. Ending cycles. Clarify that, Holy Spirit. So Page of Cups, which is being open to messages. This can be, so it can be romantic offers. I feel like this is different. I don't feel like this is about a relationship. I feel like this is about you being open to messages, open to creativity, ending cycles of conflict and being more open. How about this Five of Pentacles, Spirit? Clarify this Five of Pentacles. We're just going to clarify them all. So this lack mindset, this could be about ambition, because the Knight of Swords is very ambitious. It's a very fast moving energy. So this lack mindset, maybe you're lacking ambition, you're lacking direction and know-how. Again, you have everything that you need. Trust your intuition. Trust in yourself. Clarify the Magician, please, Spirit. This overall outcome. Clarify this Magician card, please, Spirit. Clarify the Magician, please, Spirit. There's the Magician card here. These cards do not want to come out. Woo. Or they want to fly out. Okay. Clarified with the Judgment. So we have a lot of major arcana here. So this is kind of a big deal for you. The Judgment is about awakening, a reckoning. So I feel like looking at all of these, you're going through a spiritual awakening. You're getting enlightenment about something in your life. Maybe you're getting downloads, spiritual downloads. You're opening yourself up to mediumship, channeling, things of that nature. I just feel like, you know, you need to go within. You're feeling conflicted, trusting your intuition. This is a very spiritual energy with the High Priestess here. So I definitely feel like you are opening up. You need to leave the past behind. You could be conflicted because you have to leave. You know, with this card, it can not only be about like a job you have to leave behind, but it can be about a religious institution. So maybe you're very involved in your church, or your family is very involved in the church. And that King of Pentacles can be like a father or a boss. And then with this Tower, it's sudden change. It's an upheaval. You know, these people don't want you to be involved in spirituality, but you know, it's not a choice. Sometimes it's a calling. So what do we not see coming, Spirit? What do we not see coming? Page of Swords, learning something new, new ideas. Maybe you're learning more about this, the channeling and opening to your intuition. What do we not see coming here, Spirit? What do we not see coming? 3 cards, please, Spirit. What do we not see coming? 2 more cards, please, Spirit. What do we not see coming in this situation? Okay, so new ideas, learning something new. I feel like you're going to be learning something new. You are ending a painful cycle, and you've been stagnant, you've been bored. You're ending that. So you're ending a painful cycle of whatever you've been going through. You know, when the universe gave us this card, we're starting new cycles, ending old cycles. Again, moving on from the past, something that was very painful for you. It can be very painful when your family rejects your gifts, or, you know, your spirituality. That can be very difficult. So actions and advice, please, Spirit. Go 3 cards for actions and advice, please, Spirit. But also with that 4 of Cups, the universe is offering you something. So definitely take that opportunity, because I see with that Page of Cups and then this 4 of Cups, you know, they're trying to offer you something here. So definitely, you know, when you have this Page of Cups, he's got this cup held out here, and then you've got this cup here. So the universe is offering you these messages, these downloads. They're giving you something here. Don't focus on these down here. You know, take what the universe is offering you. And as far as actions and advice, we have the Queen of Wands. So stand in your power, joy, find joy, you know, find your happiness. This is you standing in your power. This is karma, justice. Things will balance out. Again, we had the Temperance card, and now we have the Justice card. Things are balancing out, and just meditate, rest. Again, with the Hermit card, we had go within, meditate, take care of yourself, stand in your power. Things are balancing out. The universe is bringing things in for you. Just go with the flow, you know, take it easy on yourself. Don't be so hard on yourself. So I hope that this message resonates. I hope it could bring you some clarity, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.